Okay, we're doing a drawing video. We haven't done one of these in a long time. This is like old channel stuff where I used to draw with the sketchbook and do all the extra work that I didn't need to do. But this time I just pressed screen record um on Procreate as I was drawing, and I said, let's just see where it goes, right? Because in the past I wasn't so confident with drawing. My skill level wasn't where it's at today. But like now it's so freeing. It's like I could just kind of draw whatever, however, wherever, and it just comes very fluidly off the pen, off the instrument. Whereas in the past I'd have to like think and sit down and like it would be a little bit messy or whatnot. But now it's gotten so much better. Significant uh, progress has been made. So right here you're seeing the process like in action for Procreate specifically. You've seen the progress for charcoal before. I don't know if I've actually done it with pen though. I haven't drawn with pen in a little bit, to be fair. But this process right here is just I do the undo button a little bit, but I try not to. I try to get it on the first try, so my what would you call it? My skills can transfer off of the iPad, because there's no undo button in real life, you know. So that's why I try to keep a nice balance. This is just a sheet of many, what would you say, many ideas. In the top you can see like a guy, that just went away, but he's supposed to be a dentist. It was for this comic I was doing for Wentworth. And now I'm just drawing this scene with some characters that I enjoy drawing. Like the guy that's screaming on the table below with the vase, and this guy that's on the fridge. I like them because they look like little monsters, you know. And recently, since Christmas, or this year actually, since the beginning of 2025, I've been starting to draw faces with like detached mouth, nose, eyes, and I don't know what the reason for that is, but it feels liberating to do it. I'm not gonna lie. It feels too constricting to just keep the nose and the mouth on the face. Like that's kind of boring. The nose and the mouth is always on the face. It's always gonna be on the face. So if I can't take it off, I'm gonna take it off. We'll still make it cohesive. Like that one guy with the long neck underneath the one I'm drawing right now. I like how his face looks. Even in the charcoal or the pencil drawings you've seen, I think it does something aesthetically that is better than just the regular. This is the one that I'm drawing right now. The fat one, the fat guy, is actually one of my first times drawing a fat person. Of course, it's extreme, like the most extreme a fat person could get. With his forehead bulging out, it almost looks sickening. But not in a bad or mean way, but just I wanted to go as extreme as I could with his proportions. So that's what we have there, and I like it. It's pretty nice. I think if I could color it in, I would, but it's not that important right now. And then I take that because I enjoyed it, and I said, okay, let me draw another one. And this is the main topic of the video, drawing a fat guy in a suit. So I gave him the little eye squish and whatnot. And as I'm drawing, I'm thinking of just like what is the next step. So each line that I draw, it accesses a new idea or way to put the next line down, and then I just try it out, or like I'll kind of like see it in my head a little bit, So you have to imagine it initially when you're drawing from imagination. You have to imagine the shape initially, like an idea of where you want to start. But the biggest thing to do is just start. Too many people they sit down and they think, they're like, oh, what am I gonna draw? Oh, how am I gonna draw this? That's not how you do it. That's not gonna get you nowhere. You just have to put the shape down, and then look at it for a little bit. If you look at the shape for a little bit, you can find so many ways to make something of it. And that's why it takes a creative person to be an artist, because if you're not creative, you're just going to have a random shape and you're never going to know what to do with it. But also, everybody's creative, so I don't know. There's that too. This is sometimes an interesting thing. I don't really draw ties too much, so you can see he has one too many knots there and it comes off in the wrong place. But it doesn't matter because it gets the point across. And that's something really big that I realized, that in essence, in the end of things, people do not care. Nobody cares what it looks like. You know, they just want the point to get across. Sure, there's some admiration for, oh wow, that's done really well, or oh look at his understanding, or look at the skill. But if skill mattered, there wouldn't be bad art, in the museums. And there is, you know. If skill mattered, or if looks always mattered, your favorite animations would be not as popular, But you have like animations that they don't even do rendering or like shading or nothing on their final animations, and it's crazy popular, So it's amazing. So you don't always have to be perfect with your details. It's nice if you are, you're just like, wow, admirable. Definitely gives you some bonus brownie points, but yeah. So I finished drawing him, and now I gotta color him. And I imagined him this skin color. It's, what would you call this, caramel? A little bit darker than that. It's like skim milk chocolate. Yeah, skim milk chocolate. And just fill it all in. That's the thing I like about digital drawing. You can just fill it in. You don't have to color everything so tedious, That's also what I like about charcoal, because I'm a very fast drawer. I just want to get it out. I don't care about no realism. I don't care about patience. I just don't have the patience for it. I have an idea, I want to get it out, that's it. So I enjoy being able to color splash like that, and also just doing shading on charcoal, Because you see the charcoal drawing, the most recent one I did is on my Instagram. It is crazy real. It is crazy. Like the shading, it just completely makes it so believable. I've never done a drawing like that. And no color. It only took me two hours or something like that. So it's really nice to be able to just make something that is very appealing without having to it be a painting. Painting takes so long, ridiculous long. And personally, I don't even know if it's always worth it. But that's a different topic. I just switched the layers because I needed to see the patches, because I had these little marks I made by accident, but I said, it'd be nice if there were little patches actually. So we put some patches, and then I had to find out what his lip color was and whatnot. And then yeah, now we have a fat dude with a suit. Got his hair in. I gave him a little stubble so it can indicate what type of hair he has. And I'm not sure if I shade this. I think I do shade it, yeah. It's a nice drawing, I don't know. I can imagine him walking around, or waddling at least. I think he's probably like 3'4". And he's like a crazy businessman. He's like a boss baby. Just he looks more old. But he's definitely a boss baby. Maybe I'll turn this guy into a sticker. I don't know. I think I just drew him for fun one time. Because I go on these long periods of no drawing, digitally, specifically, and I'm like, man, I should probably do that. I should probably get back to it. There I changed the quality of the shading because it was too dark, I think, too extreme, or saturated. Oh yeah, and his stomach was poking out. I forgot to color that before. That just adds so much more context to his character. His stomach is poking out underneath his suit. That's good. I think that's good. I didn't make it flare up at the end. It's kind of like tucked underneath itself, and the fat is poking out. But it gets the point across. So that's how to draw a fat guy in a suit. Thank you.